Hello there, this is Big Benedict. We're playing Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition on Dante Must Die difficulty. We are currently on Mission 8 of 20, and I will be doing one fight in this chapter, aside from the boss fight, of course, and skipping everything else, because I didn't know if I would be able to beat Credo, but after about... it was at least 3 hours, but it wasn't over the course of one night. It was over the course of about 2 nights. So 90 minutes per night. And I have some pretty good tactics for Credo. They're pretty defensive, in fact, just jumping away from him and charging with Kalina Ann. But the important thing to stress to everybody about the boss is that I personally think it's crucial to know when he actually goes berserk, because if you can pinpoint the like if you can assess his health gauge and get him right to the brink where he's going to go berserk, but not push him, not push that over the limit, and then do a charge shot level 3 with the Kalina Ann, you can deal massive damage to him, get him stunned, use the devil trigger to do damage while he's stunned, to deal him actually considerable damage, and then do a charge shot level 2, which is all you can basically get after that. And that won't kill him, but it should bring him down to about less than 2 health squares left. And the reason that I'm suggesting that you be very careful about not crossing that line is because, say for instance, like you're kind of far away from it first, and then you cross over it, but you don't cross over it too much, and then he gets stunned, and then you could do whatever you need to. But if you bring him like right to the threshold and then take off more damage, like, you'll see that you're making a lot more progress that way. So it's actually, I was having a pretty good time on this boss, and that's a huge contradiction to the last time I was on this boss, when I was pretty much having that emotional breakdown that I alluded to in one of the earlier videos. And the reason I say that I was having fun on him is simply because I knew that it was not that hard. It's just a matter of, I mean, you can pretty much no damage this guy up until he goes berserk, but it's really hard to dodge all of his attacks when he's going so quickly, and this is on turbo mode too, and that's not giving myself an excuse or anything. I'm just telling you, what my settings are on, and it is on turbo. I always play on turbo, except on the DMC3 guide, I put it on normal speed. So you don't have to have the devil trigger maxed out over here, because in the course of fighting with this guy and doing those level 3 charges, you will be very quickly accruing the devil trigger. So unfortunately the checkpoint is on the previous screen, so you have to be doing this run back every time, and the first thing you need to do is run back towards the screen when this guy spawns. So just run back, and you will be able to do level 2 and level 3 charges. You want to beware, because after you do a charge, there is some vulnerability animations when you're just, you're unable to move and you can get hit. There's also times when he dodges at the last second for the rocket, and then he'll go to the side of the arena and do the attacks that he just did there, which you can deflect with right bumper plus forward plus Y. And the only reason I know that is because I was watching Haddo's video and he was doing it, and he did a really good job. I was impressed with his video. So if he leaves a comment on this video, definitely head over to that video and check it out. And if you like what you see there, please subscribe to that guy, because he does a lot of hard work, and he just doesn't see the fruits of his labor, unfortunately. But do you see what we're at here? We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in like a tenth of one. So I know right now that if I cross that line, and go beneath like sub 5 health squares, he's going to go berserk. So what I'm trying to do here is lure him into doing that sword throw that he does, the 3 sword throws. I mean, anything I do, any hit will put him into berserk mode, and he'll fall. He'll take a knee, and he'll let him hit you. So what I'm doing here is I'm running around the arena and waiting to see if he will do the sword throws. Now, when he's doing that, if you get to about this point, you know, with similar circumstances, do not deflect the swords, because that takes damage off him and you'll push him over the edge. And the nice thing about the sword, see, the reason I'm doing the sword throws, waiting for those, is because he'll always walk like directly to you from wherever he is. So if you're far away, watch this, see, I know that I have time to do a level 3 charge at this point. So level 3 charge, we know he's going to take a knee, so instantly drop the devil trigger, instantly charge your attack. And this is as best as I could possibly do it here. This actually turned out pretty well, but you have to be going in here thinking strategically on this boss. I mean, otherwise it's really difficult when he's going so fast. But I think I've come quite a long way since the last breakdown that I had on this boss, and now we're coming full circle. So at this point, I would not use the Kalina, and I would do charge shots with the shotgun. At close range, it deals really good damage. So pump the buckshot into his face, and we're gonna get the hell out of here in short order. He's just got a lot of sword throws. Just dodge those. You could build up devil trigger by doing the table hopper evades on those, which is to evade at the last second. If you need any referrals for that, seek out Nero's moves list, and you'll see the table hopper, and those give you like half a devil trigger per evade. And I want you guys to take care of yourselves, okay? Take care.